Well, well, well. It continues, folks. It continues. We're gonna talk about the Lakers and Nuggets. Nuggets and Lakers. Game one of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Game one of the playoffs, basically. And yeah, if y'all a Laker fan, it's not gonna be good for y'all. Okay. Before I begin, please don't forget to subscribe and become a subscriber of the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. We're going up. All right. So the game. This is the ninth game in a row that the Nuggets have beat the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James lost nine straight times to the Denver Nuggets. Before the game started, a lot of people were saying that Lakers are going to get swept, or Denver definitely going to beat the series. And what's funny about this is that in sports or anything, it's hard to beat any team nine times in a row. It's hard to beat any team nine times in a row. And LeBron James and the Lakers have lost nine times in a row to the Denver Nuggets. I'm not a Laker fan, but this is just remarkable. I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do because LeBron James and Anthony Davis had a good game, but Denver right now is just on another level. Now, of course, the series isn't over by by a long stretch. The series is not over. Trust me. The Lakers can definitely win game two and stuff like that, but remember last year in the playoffs, Denver swept the Lakers. Each game was close, but the Lakers lost all four games. So at some point, we got to tell ourselves, you know, can LeBron James win another championship? I don't see it, man. I don't see it because the Denver Nuggets have their number, and I don't know what LeBron James is going to do. And right now, again, game two is in a couple of days, and let's see how what it is. But it's hard to beat Denver in Denver, number one. It's hard to beat Denver in Denver. Number one, because of the elevation. It's a mile high above sea level, so the air is thinner. But two, Denver Nuggets are just a better, well coached team. You know, watching the games, watching the Denver Nuggets, I'm a Heat fan, so I saw, the Heat and the Nuggets was in the finals last year, and I seen firsthand how good the Nuggets are. Jokic is a beast. Murray is a beast. Aaron Gordon, the whole team plays like a team. That's one thing I see about the Denver Nuggets. There's no big ego. There's no selfishness. Everyone plays like a team. I'm not saying the Lakers are selfish, but I watched LeBron James. I watched D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. He's very talented offensively, but when it comes to the playoffs, D'Lo just doesn't show up in the playoffs. He just doesn't, and that's something. Some guys just don't show up in playoffs. James Harden does not show up in the playoffs, and that's gonna be a big problem for the Lakers because I don't know how they're gonna beat Denver if you know because at the end of the day, if LeBron James and Anthony Davis and Jokic and Murray plays well, they kind of offset each other for the most part. It's gonna take the rest of the guys on the team to make the difference most of the time. And D'Lo right now, I mean, he can't guard anybody. D'Lo just can't guard anybody. You know. So what you said, screw Rogue James. Yeah, man. I wonder what's up. LeBron James. I don't see him winning another championship. Like I said, he played well tonight for the most part. AD played well for the most part, but D'Lo played bad. That's the thing, And Denver has an overall better team chemistry. There's no Denver doesn't have any selfishness, no egos on the team. Everyone knows their role. No one steps on each other's toes. Everything is pretty much everyone knows their role when it comes to the Nuggets. The Lakers, I don't know. They lost 9 times to the Denver Nuggets. Which team loses 9 times to any team? It's it it, it in professional sports. It's hard to lose 9 times to one team. It is because even if the team is way better than you, you're gonna win at least one. You know, and to lose 9 times is it's unheard of. And 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 LeBron James, you know what's gonna happen if the Lakers lose this series. LeBron James is gonna blame everybody else except for him. LeBron James is gonna blame everything, have excuses, oh this and that, he was injured or whatever. You know, remember years ago when after LeBron James, I think lost to the Warriors in the finals. Yeah, on a, and then he came out with a arm brace or arms cast, acting like he was acting like he had a broken arm. That was so cheesy. That was so cringe. Yeah, he played the whole series, had no sign of an arm issue, but then after he lost the finals one year, he came out to the press conference with a cast on his arm or something. I'm like, come on, man, that's so tacky. LeBron James likes to play mind games with people, but right now, again, as far as this series goes, the series is not over. The series is not over. Um, Ego the Legend says the role players will have to step up big time. Superstars will be expected to perform. Lakers need to show the pace and control the momentum. They had to stop. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Go the Legend. You're right. The supporting cast for the Lakers have to step up. D'Lo, I don't know what it is, but D'Lo does not play well in the playoffs. D'Angelo Russell does not play well in the playoffs. I don't know what it is. I don't know why is that. Um, and that's the thing. So the rest of the Lakers cast has to step up because Denver is a very good team. Denver is a very organized, disciplined team. Everyone on Denver knows their role. No one is scared to shoot. No one is scared to do anything in Denver. Sometimes I feel like the Lakers players, like D'Lo and the other players, are kind of like hesitant to shoot for some reason. Sometimes being a LeBron teammate, sometimes players have a tendency to be shy around LeBron for some reason. But this is the NBA, man. This is the NBA, and this is the playoffs. You got to perform. You got to perform. And D'Lo has, and the thing is, I like D'Lo's game. I mean, when he's on, I can see the talent. D'Lo is definitely talented. Great shooter and everything. But for some reason, in the playoffs, he just cannot step it up in the playoffs. Similar to similar to James Harden. James Harden just cannot step it up in the playoffs. So yes, I do agree with you, Go the Legend. The role players have to step it up. Because Jokic, Murray, AD, and LeBron James are gonna cancel each other out for the most part. So it's gonna take the rest of the players on both teams to win the game. And right now, Denver's showing that they have the better group of players. I mean, they do. I mean, they just do. Um, and I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do. Again, I'm not a Lakers fan or anything. I'm just speaking on just this, Lakers game in general. I'm a Heat fan first, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, but they cannot get swept by the Denver Nuggets again. Can you imagine if the Lakers get swept again by the Denver Nuggets 2 years in a row? Ugh, it's not gonna look good for LeBron's legacy. It's just not. I know he's in the 21st year, 20 year in the NBA. I know he's going to be 39 or 40 years old. I get that. And this is remarkable. He's playing this long, you know. It's definitely remarkable LeBron James is able to play for this long. So I'm not going to take that away from him. But there's a saying in sports. If you are there, if you are there, then that means you are sus- if you are there playing, that means you are susceptible to getting ridiculed or critiqued. Okay, so LeBron James, if he gets swept again by the Denver Nuggets 2 years in a row, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, again, with that being said, the series is not over. The series is definitely not over, y'all. I mean, one thing I learned a long time ago, because I watched basketball for years, trust me. One thing I learned a long time ago, the first playoff game of any series, I never put too much stock in the first playoff game on any series because I've seen teams win the first game and then lose the next four. So I already look at the second game of the series. You know, the first game of the series, really, I don't put any stock on because sometimes, even if the Lakers would have won game one, I would have been like, series not over yet. And in a 7 game series, the better team definitely usually wins most of the time. I mean, all the time. So just looking at the Lakers, looking at the Nuggets, just looking at the teams as a whole, the Denver Nuggets are just better team. A Go to Legend says, could you imagine if this man pulls off a miracle of a God given grace and Lakers somehow, make it to the finals and LeBron win? You know what's funny? If LeBron and the Lakers actually have a miracle and beat the Nuggets and win the finals, I'm not gonna lie. If he does that, then he definitely will be the GOAT, period. He would definitely be the ultimate GOAT of over Jordan. I think so. If LeBron James beats the Denver Nuggets and then goes to the finals and then becomes, you know, and then wins the championship this year, yeah, I think he will be definitely the GOAT o- over Jordan for sure. Because at this point, that's just that's just amazing. If LeBron does that this year, that would just be amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Even I would be like, wow, okay, yeah. Because I grew up in the Jordan era, and I was never a big Jordan fan, but I saw greatness. So I grew up in the Jordan era, so I seen Jordan do his thing. But if LeBron James was to beat the Nuggets and go to the finals and win the finals, yeah, he's the GOAT. Yeah, hands down, he's the GOAT. And I think deep down, Michael Jordan probably knows that too. I think deep down, Michael Jordan knows that if LeBron James win this, finals this year, because let's put it this way: if he wins the finals this year, it's gonna be unprecedented. It's gonna be a miracle in a sense that his age and the Nuggets are good. The Nuggets are good. You know, wow. So great point, Gordon Legend. Great point. But you know what? Again, anything can happen. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's only game one. Again, I don't put too much emphasis on game ones and on any playoff series. Whoever wins, because I seen teams win game one before and then lose the next four or lose the next whatever. So it's only game one. Now in game two, that's when I put more stock in of any playoff series. If the Lakers lose game two, yeah, yeah, yeah. If the Lakers lose game two, it's pretty much not good. But again, but yeah, go to legend. If he does win this, if LeBron James beat the Nuggets in this series, that's already amazing in itself. Again, LeBron James and AD played well for the most part tonight. Combined for 59 points, I believe, and 41 field goal attempts. So they played well. Both of them played well. But Shaq likes to call the non-stars the others. The others for the Nuggets played better than the others for the Lakers. You know, D'Lo, and again, D'Angelo Russell. I like his game. I like, he's definitely talented. But for some reason, he cannot show up in the playoffs. I don't understand that for the life of me. You know, I just don't understand it because he has an offense to score. Say D'Lo can score, but for some reason, I don't know. That's why I say at this point for D'Lo, it's a mental thing. You know, it's a mental thing. But he better step out of it because the Denver Nuggets don't care about nobody in the way. Let me tell you about Murray too, man. Murray is a beast, man. Murray is good. Murray is good. I'm not gonna lie. And Jokic is Jokic. Jokic is always gonna be Jokic. Yes, he looks slow, he looks unathletic, but he is destroying the NBA. All these European players are, you know, good for them. But yeah, man, so it's gonna be exciting. I'm also gonna do another video later on about the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, totally abused Kevin Durant. Oh my gosh, earlier tonight. I gotta do a video on that later. But right now, I just want to continue about talk about the Lakers. So if the Lakers get swept by the Denver Nuggets again, what do you think is gonna happen in the offseason? I think I think I think they're gonna be a lot of finger pointing. I think LeBron James is gonna want to probably trade half the team. You know, the GM. I think LeBron James is gonna try to get the coach fired again. Um, 'Cause we all know that LeBron James likes to play GM. He says he doesn't, but we all know he does. But anyway, that's my little 2 cents for this game. Hopefully, for all y'all Lakers fans out there, keep your head up. Series not over yet. Um, and for all the Nuggets fan, congratulations. All right, so y'all check me out later, okay? Peace.